I spent over 150 hours in WWE 2K24, and now we are breaking everything down mode by mode to see exactly how this game ranks. How do we do a review like this? Because I am tired of reviewers playing the game for like 2 or 3 hours, being like, yeah, it's an 8 out of 10, it's a 9 out of 10. No, you need more time than 3 hours. You need 150 hours. So that's exactly what we did. So this is a full review breakdown of WWE 2K24 mode by mode to let you know, is it worth picking up right now? Should I wait? Should I throw it in the trash because it's hot garbage? Or is this game special? Is this a new game to contend with the No Mercies and the WWE 2K14s and the Here Comes the Pains? Let's find out as we break down everything in this review.
Right now on BeachBytes.
myrise, or your career mode that it's in WWE 2K24. This year it has two brand new stories. I have one for the females division and one for the male division. I have played both of them. I have beaten both of them a couple of times now to make sure that we get all the unlockables. That's one thing they changed is this year there is over 80 unlockables that you must go through to unlock to in each game, and multiple playthroughs, because you won't get all of your unlocks on just one playthrough. They made sure that's impossible. So you're going to spend a lot of time in myrise this year. So how does it stack up with other myrises? What is it like to play it? Well, if you've played WWE 2K22 or 23 and 24, these functions are the exact same. It looks like this is what 2K is going with, giving us this version of how to do things. You use your cell phone, you have your people you stand in front of and you move and you talk to more people. One thing they took out this year was the traveling of locations. In the last couple of games, you would have to go into your menu and change locations. That is gone. Now you change locations automatically when you talk to everyone in that area. And at least we're not stuck in the airport for 6 months. So that is an improvement. Both myrise stories are completely unique. I won't go into any spoilers here because you're gonna spend a lot of time in them. Let's keep the surprises. And there were a few surprises of wrestlers that I didn't think that were in the game, that are in the game, that are, and there's multiple unlocks that I didn't think they'd do it the way they did this year with the unlocks. Is not only is it just attires, it is my faction cards, it is entrances, it is move sets, it is paybacks. There's so much that you want to unlock in this myrise. And on the channel I have a full guide, spoiler free, of how to unlock everything in the game. Look for the playlist, how to unlock everything. And for all 80 items, we're getting them all pumped out for you so you know exactly where to go, why to go, how to go in myrise to get all of those awesome things. But how does it stack up with other myrises? Well, I'm going to base it off the last couple years that they've split and gave us a male and female story. And for me, this is the best women's superstar story there's been. I enjoyed it a lot. It does a lot better of not necessarily holding your hand, but letting you explore the story for yourself if you take the time and read the text messages and, go through all the dialogue options, talk to everybody. It's actually really well thought out. If you've never played a wrestling game before, it is perfect. You're not missing out on anything. And if you have played other wrestling games going all the way back to 19, there are a lot of Easter eggs and callbacks to those older games that you're not missing anything if you haven't played, but if you have played, then you are getting a ton of Easter eggs and nostalgia pops that they brought all this back. And it's 2K has their own canon for these wrestlers now. It seems like several of these wrestlers, the storylines just continue, and I found myself more excited about that, finding out what happened to my favorite myrise characters from years past, than I did the actual story in the male myrise. That I did not like it. It was very predictable where it shouldn't be, and the female version of the myrise was a lot better to me because it the story, I didn't know exactly where it was going, and when I thought I did, it changed. With the male myrise, I feel like, okay, you could see where the story's going. I hope I'm wrong, and I wasn't. So that's what took the enjoyment away from me. I felt I just enjoyed the women's side way more this year than I did the guys' side. It was so well done, but it's still not a bad. The male myrise is not bad. Is it better than last year's? Yeah, it kind of is with the way that you have more to do, but it's not much better. Whereas the female myrise story is leaps and bounds better than it was in last year's games. So this is a 50-50 for me because you need to play all of them. And you have, I'll put it down like this. The male myrise, you have one good story. The female myrise, you have one great story. And I think that's what brings it all together is the gameplay and stuff is still there. If you've never played it, it's more the same. If you have you never played it at all, you're going to enjoy your first runs through it. I am glad though we only get to play it a few times and we don't have to play it 50 times to unlock everything, because if you did, I think it would wear off its welcome really quick. But how do you guys think about myrise? Which version is your favorite one of the game? Comment down below and let me know your myrise journey. Which one did you start with? Have you finished them all? And of course, if you need any unlocks or any hidden secrets in the myrise this year, make sure you check out the channel. We have plenty of videos that go over everything you could ever want to know about myrise, and it's spoiler free, so you can watch them as you're trying to find stuff without running the story. And like I said, even though I didn't care for the men's myrise as much as the female myrise, there's still a lot of story there and Easter eggs and stuff that's actually really cool they put in the game. But that's my thoughts on myrise. Let me know what your thoughts are. Overall, WWE 2K24 is very fascinating. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. If you're looking for more on what exactly I think about WWE 2K24 mode by mode, check out that video right there. If you want to know my full thoughts and everything and how I overall review WWE 2K24, check out that video right there. Remember, make life your beach. We'll see you on the next video.
Revolutionize your experience with Hex Gaming premium custom controllers. Use code BEACH to save at checkout.